AFIT crew, my name is Emily, and today I'm going to guide you through a moving meditation, a mindful moving meditation. If you happen to be new to meditation, this is a great one to begin with. We're going to move the body with the breath so that you can get out of your head and just get into the body a little bit more. I have a yoga block. If you have a pillow or a blanket or something else that you could sit on later, great. If you can sit kneeling like this for a long period of time, also great. If you don't have anything, sitting cross-legged later is totally fine, but we're going to want this for the end just to elevate our hips a little bit, help us with our posture. Yeah, let's begin. We will sit kneeling for now. If you would like to sit cross-legged, go for it. Palms to the sky. Shift the hips back. We'll keep the eyes open just to begin. Sometimes it's intimidating to close the eyes right away. We're going to take a few clearing breaths in through the nose, out the mouth, let it go. Again, breathe in. And exhale, let it go. One more time, breathe in. And exhale, let it go. Just clearing out some of that stale air. That's stuck deep in that belly. If you need a few more breaths like that, take it. Otherwise, seal the lips. Breathe through the nose. We're going to start hands by the sides, just a few shoulder rolls. Take one shoulder back and then the other, opening up the chest. Good. And then when you're ready, we'll switch directions, roll the shoulders forward. Good. And be a little bit more free with the movement. Maybe you want to bend to the side. Maybe your head wants to move a little bit. Go for it. Freedom to move as you please. Good. And then maybe just some gentle twisting, bending, just get some of the stiffness out of your body before we begin. We are going to move and stretch as we breathe, so it's going to feel good. If you feel a little stiff, we'll get it out together. One hand off to the side. Inhale, opposite arm up. Exhale, tilt to the side. Inhale up. And exhale, other side. Good. Inhale up. Exhale. And when you feel ready, you can close the eyes. And then just start to move with your breath. Inhaling up straight. Exhaling, tilting to the side. We inhale up straight to bring some inhales in, big breath in with a nice straight spine. So we can go all the way into the belly, into the lungs, and then exhale, we tilt to breathe out. Inhale. Little slur of my words there. Exhale. You know what to do now. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. A few more. If you happen to yawn, sneeze, need to cough, have water, do it. You're in your own space. You're safe in that space. So let what happens happen. Get one more each side so that you are even. And when you finish, that inhale will bring both arms up towards the ceiling. And exhale them back behind you. Interlace the fingers. We open the chest, pull the shoulders back with an inhale. And then on an exhale, we round, soften the shoulders forward. Very gentle. Inhale, open the chest. And exhale, soften, roll the shoulders forward. Hands go down. Inhale, open the chest, lift the arms up a little bit higher now, away from your bum. Exhale, round. Good. Once you've got the movement down, you close the eyes. And this is where the meditation comes in. This is where it becomes meditative for you. Repetitive motion synced with the rhythm of our breath. There's something very, very soothing about that. A couple more. Seeing if you can invite breath into different spaces of the body, the chest, the belly. One more. Next time the shoulders are rolled forward, stay there, keeping a slight curve in your back. Bring the arms forward, interlace the fingers, press the palms to the front. Round your back even more. And now we lift the arms up to the sky. Breathe in, opening the chest again. Exhale, round. Inhale up. And exhale, round. Again. Eyes closed when you're ready. Exhale. A few more. Finish 2 more rounds of breath. And then once you're rounded forward, take a last inhale up and release the hands down. Palms face up. Just notice the shift in energy. Notice any desire you have to maybe switch the position of your legs, any urges, maybe a scratch, fix your clothes. And from here, we're going to come onto the hands and knees so you can face any direction. A move you've done before with me, either in a stretch, hopefully, or a yoga class, cat and cow. We drop the belly on an inhale, and I want you to stay right here. What does it mean to fully relax your belly? So often we're holding this tension here, sucking it in. Tight pants, high-waisted pants. There's so much pressure on this belly, and all it wants to do is be soft. It just wants to be soft. It wants to relax. Let it relax right here. Inhale, lift the face forward. On the exhale, round. This is where you pull the belly button to the spine and there's a contraction, pressing the air out. Stay here. Take another breath in. And exhale, belly button to spine, contract. You're pressing air out. All right, now drop the belly. Inhale, really soften for real. And exhale, round cat pose. So using the motion to imagine the breath coming in, filling up that belly that is soft. And then the round, you exhale to contract, push all of that air out. Good. Belly drops. Inhale. And exhale. Close the eyes when you're ready. And we meditate again. Noticing the effect this movement has on our breath and our ability to control the inhale and the exhale to enhance the inhale and the exhale. So think less about how it feels in your muscles, your skeleton. Think more about how it feels linked with the breath. Anytime you need a breath, out the mouth, you take it. And you just keep moving, keep flowing. I'm going to get quiet. You're going to let your breath take over. Any urge you have to cough, to sneeze, to yawn, you do it. And don't hold back. You don't have to be quiet when you're meditating. See if you can make these last few cycles of breath bigger than the ones before. Inviting more breath in, creating more space in the body. Exhaling, pressing every bit out, clearing the cobwebs. Next time you breathe in, hold in that cow pose, but don't hold the breath, just hold in the pose. Belly soft. And then a nice flat back. Find tabletop position. Bring the big toes together. Knees go wider. We sit back and we come into child's pose. So I'm going to take a moment with my face lifted to talk to you. But the arms will be forward and the forehead rests on the ground. Go ahead, rest. Forehead on the ground. Feel the weight of your head on the earth. Feel the weight of your hips sinking towards your heels, and maybe you're tight in your hips and this isn't a super comfortable place. You have an option to use that block underneath you to create support where you need it. Pillow, blanket on the heels to just make the heels a little bit closer to where your butt is. So make adjustments so that you can relax. And if you're comfortable in child's pose without any help, then great. Forehead down, arms stretched forward. And down here, the movement is very, very subtle. You're going to rock your head from one temple to the other. So your temples on the sides of your forehead, those little divots in the skull. We go from side all the way across to side. We inhale as we turn the head one way, and we exhale as we turn the head the other way. So it's a slow movement. Finding the breath, deepening the breath. And if you're nice and low and the belly expands to touch the thighs on the inhale, just notice how comforting that feels. Eyes closed. Steady breath. Meditate as you move from one side of the forehead to the other. And if you'd prefer to rest here in stillness, you can. Let the arms relax, the fingers relax. Keep moving. Noticing anything that starts to come up, anything that comes to the front of your mind as you move that head from side to side. Child's pose is a very safe place. We're grounded, our heart faces the earth, sheltered by the rest of our bodies. Our belly's safe, protected between our thighs, which could bring some vulnerability. It could bring up something, a story. Notice what comes in, but then don't fixate on it, don't stay on it. Come back to the breath. That is the practice of meditation. Noticing when the mind wanders, noticing when the body shifts or wants to move or has an urge, but staying present with the breath, with a mantra, with something you're working on. There are a million ways to meditate. The simplest, just thinking about that breath. If you're still moving your head from side to side now, become still. You're taking another 3 breaths here in your child's pose, arms extended forward, forehead resting down, fighting the urge to move, to twitch, to adjust. And then when you are ready, you'll start to walk yourself upright. And this is where that block or your pillow will come in. Setting it up and then either kneeling or sitting cross-legged. If you have a blanket, a jumper, sweatshirt you want to grab, now's a great time. Okay, and just make any adjustments you need to make if you're just really itching to fix something. Fix it. We're only gonna take a few breaths here in stillness. I won't keep you here long. Close the eyes. A few clearing breaths just to settle again. Deep breath in and exhale. Close the eyes. Deep breath in. Exhale. Another. Seal the lips. Relax any tension building in your body. Just sit. Noticing the quality of your breath. I can feel my heart pounding. Nice, easy beat. I feel it rocking through my body. I feel a little bit of tension in my fingers. I know that I can relax them. Let the jaw relax, teeth partially separated. Next time you're breathing in, reach the arms to the sky, so, so gentle. And on the exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Twice more like that. Inhale up and exhale. One more. Exhale. Drop the chin slightly. Lengthening the back of the neck, start to flutter the eyes open. And before you move, before you take a big look around, just remember where you are in space, safe. And just acknowledge any shifts that have occurred. Maybe they're subtle. Maybe you walked into this feeling anxious or stressed, so maybe it's big, a big shift. Go ahead, lift the chin. Oh, thank you, 8 Fit fam. I appreciate you. My name is Emily, and I'll see you next time.